Have you ever wondered why some people discover truths that others walk past every single day? Not because they're smarter, not because they're chosen, but because they've stepped onto a frequency that reveals what the ordinary mind can't perceive. Right now, yes, right now, you're standing at the threshold of a doorway that only opens when the inner world becomes quieter than the outer one. If you're hearing these words, something inside you has finally aligned. Welcome to the invisible path. Most people believe reality is like a locked treasure chest. You find the key, break the seal, and take what you want. But reality operates more like a lighthouse. It doesn't chase you, it doesn't shout, it simply shines. And you must rise to the altitude where the light becomes visible. The ancient mystics didn't study reality, they tuned to it. They believed that truth is never learned, it is remembered, the moment your soul vibrates at the frequency where the remembering becomes possible. That's what's happening to you right now. The universe communicates through alignment. You've been taught that wisdom requires effort, reading more, searching harder, thinking deeper. But the universe doesn't speak the language of effort. It speaks the language of alignment. Think about it. Have you ever noticed how the right person, the right idea, the right opportunity appears the moment you become internally ready? Not earlier, not later, exactly on time. This is not luck. This is your consciousness sending out a signal and reality answering it. You are not in a universe. You are participating in one. The hidden dimensions of perception. There are layers of this world you cannot yet see, not because they're hidden, but because you haven't grown eyes for them. Just as the blinds open when the sun rises, your perception opens when your awareness rises. Whole landscapes of opportunity, whole timelines of possibility exist right now beside you. But you will only see them when the frequency of your being rises high enough to illuminate them. You're not waiting for reality to change. Reality is waiting for you to change. The listener of lost voices. Let me take you to a village where every year a single child was chosen for a strange ritual. The child was taken to the cliffside during sunset and told to listen. Not to the wind, not to the waves, but to something the elders called the voices that only the ready can hear. For generations, children heard nothing, just silence, until one year a girl named Ayla closed her eyes, not to hear the world, but to hear herself fall silent. And in that silence, she heard something no one had heard in a century. A whisper that said, "Walk where no path exists." She followed it and discovered an uncharted trail leading to a hidden valley abundant with water, crops, and healing herbs. The valley was never invisible, only unreachable, until someone became quiet enough to hear the call. Truth appears not when the world speaks louder, but when you speak softer. The law of the invisible path. There's a universal law most people never learn. You don't choose the path. The path chooses you the moment you become matchable to it. Just like Ayla, insight appears the moment your inner noise dims. Opportunities appear the second your fear loosens. People appear the minute your heart opens. You're not earning anything. You're aligning with everything. The alchemist of silent fires. In a city of shifting sands lived a fire alchemist named Kale. His flames were legendary, but he carried a secret frustration. No matter how hard he tried, he couldn't ignite one particular stone called the Silent Ember. He heated it, he hammered it, he fed it rare oils. Nothing worked. One night, exhausted, he simply sat beside it. No tools, no force, no intention. And in that stillness, the stone glowed from within and burst into a gentle blue flame. The stone didn't react to effort, it reacted to presence. Some transformations ignite not when you try harder, but when you finally stop trying. The shift from force to flow. Force creates tension. Flow creates visibility. When you force your life into shape, you become blind to what's naturally meant for you. When you flow with your life, you become visible to what's searching for you. This is the real secret. Manifestation isn't about commanding the future, it's about uncluttering the present. Remove fear, remove impatience, remove control, and the pathway appears on its own. Your practical activation. Pause for a moment. Sit up straight. Hands on your lap, palms open. You're not performing a ritual, you're recalibrating your frequency. Inhale slowly. Say internally, I open myself to what is already mine. Exhale. Release the grip you've been holding on outcomes. Again, inhale. I trust the intelligence guiding my steps. Exhale. Let go of the fear that if you stop forcing, everything will fall apart. You're not losing control, you're stepping into alignment. The 3 recognitions. Tonight, before you sleep, ask yourself, what arrived exactly when I needed it? What shifted inside me just before it appeared? Which version of me was finally ready to receive it? You'll notice a pattern. Every breakthrough in your life was not triggered by your effort, it was triggered by your evolution. You didn't attract the moment, you became the person who could hold it. Conclusion. Entering the invisible path. You are now standing at a frequency where invisible doors begin to glow at the edges. You will notice patterns, people, signals, synchronicities suddenly becoming visible. Not because reality changed, but because you did. Now comment below, I am ready to see what was always there. Let that be your declaration to the universe. Not a request, not a demand, a recognition. Your invisible path has already begun.